Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. Today in Wonderkid Watch we are looking at Rhys Williams, a player that has been forced kind of into the first team and limelight at Liverpool following some serious injuries to the back line, including Matip and Van Dijk. Hasn't done too amazingly well, has had a few performances which have been a bit iffy, but certainly a player that you could see has the quality to kind of go on. Only at 19 years of age, so has plenty of time to get better and better at the club. Some good, nice rounded stats. 6'4", so very good in the air with good jumping reach and good heading, and even able to get the ball down and pass it around if needed. We can see that he's been at Liverpool his whole career, loaned out to Kidderminster in the Vanarama North last year, making 26 appearances, scoring a goal as well. So he has got experience playing. He is also wanted by Luton, Millwall, Rotherham, Aberdeen, New England, DC United, all on loan, as he is currently loan listed. So it'll be interesting to see if he does get that move and where he goes from there. But we'll jump 5 years on, see how he's got on, and go and take a look. So 24 years of age now, Rhys Williams has been capped for the under-20s of England, is still wanted by Nashville, so still wanted by people in America. Looks not too bad as a bit of a more championship maybe player. Nothing too high, but heading in the air, he looks very, very good. That 6'4" height has definitely helped him in that front. Valued at 7.5 million, but let's take a look at kind of his career moves. So you can see here that he was loaned out to Coventry in the Championship and Charlton, making a bunch of appearances, not doing amazingly, but nothing too bad. Made a £300,000 move to Stoke, where he started to play a bit more now. Was in the Championship, got promoted where he played a couple of games where he didn't quite fit in there, but then managed to, once they were relegated again straight away, started to play a bit more, and this year has definitely started to perform. Hopefully that is a good sign of him really starting to kick on now and get some performances in that we're really looking for. So not bad stats really. Dribbling is not bad. First touch, marking, passing, tackling, technique, all very good. Mentals aren't bad either really. Would be nice to see a bit more on leadership front as from a centre half, but otherwise still very, very good. Fairly professional traits as well, which isn't bad. Likes to bring ball out of defence, so maybe with that dribbling and that passing is obviously not too bad along with first touch. But we'll jump ahead again another 5 years, see how he's got on, if he's stuck around at Stoke or moved on at all. So he has moved on, now 29 years of age, currently playing for Brentford. £10.25 million worth of player. It's interesting to see here, definitely, Stoke's made a big profit on the £375,000 that was spent on him. Performed pretty well for them. He did pick up his performances, made that move to Crystal Palace for 9.5 million in the Premier League. Didn't play too much for them as a bit more of a backup player by the looks of things, but then made a £16.5 million move to West Brom in the Championship, got them promoted, which then resulted in a £4 million move to Brentford in the Prem. So where he did play a lot more game time. So he played the full season, getting a 6.94 rating, which isn't too bad really. So he has started to play in the Premier League. He's obviously maybe slowly becoming a bit more of a regular starter. Maybe that age has helped him, if anything, to be a bit more technical. Heading hasn't got much better. If anything, I think it has actually got worse. But first touch, marking, passing has got a little better in there as well, and his physical stats still look very good at 29 years of age. So at a club that maybe Championship level or Premier League level, fighting for those promotion spots, definitely worth looking at. We'll jump again, see how he's got on at the latter stages of his career, and go from there. Okay, so interesting to see. He has moved on loan to Inter Miami, which he looks like he is joining permanently now. At 34, it looks like he is kind of gone for the retirement package in America. Let's take a look. So he obviously was in the Premier League with Brentford for a little while. £4 million, bit of a bargain for Brentford really, if they've managed to stay up with him at the back. A £7.75 million move was followed with Blackburn, where he played lots and lots of games for them, even getting them promoted once more to the Premiership when a loan to Inter Miami in the US for the MLS has come about. Looks like that is very much where he's going to stay as well with that transfer in place. But let's take a look at kind of his career highlights. So you can see he got He won the Carabao Cup with Liverpool, but did get ultimately relegated from the Championship with Coventry. Won the European Under-20 Elite League with England. Relegated from Championship with Charlton. Promoted with Stoke. And then relegated from Premier League with Crystal Palace. Got promotion with West Brom. And then got relegation as well. Gained relegation with Brentford, which maybe caused that move to Blackburn, which in the end resulted to a promotion. So he's a very up and down player. He likes playing for teams that are on the cusp of the Premier League, if anything. Did show that he was able to ultimately combat in the Premiership, but in the end looks like he has decided to move out into Miami and get some game time out there. It'll be interesting to see how long he plays out there for at 34 years of age and how that does. His stats still aren't too bad, physically as well, which is the main kind of thing you're looking at when the players get older, isn't too shabby. But we'll jump ahead, see how he's got on at retirement, and take a look. Okay, so 36 years of age was when his retirement date was. Inter Miami was his last stop in his career, playing a few seasons with them, 75 appearances and 1 goal overall. Only 2 winners' medals, the Carabao Cup and the European Under-20 League, but not too shabby really, considering his up and down career to start with. I think he had quite a nice time out in the States to end off his career. 440 appearances and 8 goals, not bad for a centre-half. Well, I say 8 goals in 440 appearances isn't great. He probably could have done more. You could probably get a bit more out of him as well. With his height and his heading ability on corners, you'd expect maybe actually a little bit more. So what I said there was a complete lie. But he joined into Miami for £325,000 and made 107 appearances and scored 1 goal in December, which is interesting considering in the league, by the looks of things, he only made 75. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you did enjoy it. That was quite interesting to see how Rhys Williams might get on following his career. But like, subscribe and all that good stuff, and I will catch you next time.